to practice the third one, and I have a surprise for you, because a bad surprise. This is the difficult one. This one, part 3, is the difficult one. Attention. So, the name of part 3 is complete the blanks using information in the audio. You have one audio, and then you will have some blank spaces in an invitation. It can be a poster, it can be an event invitation, um, like this advertising you see on the street, a flyer, etc., that you need to complete with the information in the audio. So you need to find the information and put it in the flyer, which is of course pretty challenging. Complete the blanks using information in the audio. So let's read the indications. Yamil, help me with the indications, my man.
Okay. Instructions. There are 6 questions in this part. For each question, listen to a short recording and answer with a word or a short phrase. You'll hear the recording twice.
Oh yeah. Similarly to the previous ones, you will hear the recording twice, but you have a very, 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 very long conversation. This this exercise contains a, a flyer, for a motor show, and you need to complete it using the information in the audio. Now, these are my tips for you. Before you listen, get familiar with the text and create a picture in your mind about what's going on in the audio. So let's first read the options. It says Eastbrook Motor Show. Do you know what is a motor show?
No, but I think so.
What do you imagine is a motor show, Jamil?
Maybe it's a show about cars or maybe crusher cars. I don't know if crusher is okay. Like
Crasher?
a crusher? No,
What do you mean with crasher?
no. When big car um
Like
crash
monster
with
trucks?
under monster truck. No, okay, I am bad. Really?
Yeah, you were thinking in monster trucks.
Yes, I am thinking in monster truck. Oh, yes.
Nah, that's different. That's different.
Okay.
Normally they're called like monster truck show. This
Okay.
is more like you're closer on the first section. This is more like a convention. Look at this. Uh, Here we go. Just a second. There. This is a motor show.
Okay.
That's the most important part on reading this exercise, precisely, because that's the difficult part. No, if we cannot picture, if you don't have a reference, a visual reference, it becomes a little bit more difficult, of course, to to understand. No. Now, tip number 2. So you are going to hear the audio twice, no? My tip is use the first play to locate the information. Just locate the information. Check when the person is going to give you the answer for the date, the answer for the location, the answer for the different expositions, displays, the answer for famous people. Like, first locate the information and don't write anything. Don't take notes. This is something super important you need to start practicing. You don't need to take notes because that's going to distract you from listening. Okay? Do you understand tip number 2?
Yes,
I
teacher.
we're going to locate, but how? We're going to try to locate the answers, or but without write anything.
Exactly. Uh-huh.
Okay,
Like
perfect.
you're gonna listen to the audio, and then you're gonna check this answer is first. The answer is second. When he said this, that's answer for number 1. When he said that, that's answer for number 2, and so on. You see?
Okay.
It's really, really active listening. Active listening. Finally, the second play. Use the second play to get the answer and write it down. I really strongly recommend don't write anything on the first listening. Probably if you get the last two, write them down because there is no more information. But if you understand the date and then you start writing the date, you are going to miss the location. If you understand the location and you write it down, you are going to be distracted and you are going to miss the second one. So that's the reason I really recommend don't write anything in the first ones because you are going to miss this one, you're going to miss this one, you're going to miss this one if you pay attention only to one. You know, it becomes a distraction. So first locate them and the second time write them down. Any questions in this case?
Not sure.
Awesome. Let's read and get familiar with the questions. Read the flyer, Jesse Casmore.
Yes. Pittsburgh Motor Show. Date, location, displays. All cars and buses.
Pronunciation, letter U.
View all cars and buses.
How do you pronounce letter U?
Buses.
Exactly.
All cars and buses. Cars of the and famous people. Jack Taylor from the television show. Top racing driver Michael Borman. For ladies. Stilts. Selling gifts. Jewelry. Jewelry.
Jewelry.
Jewelry and clothes competition. Guess the number of in the card.
Correct.
Price of family ticket. Pounds. And
Pounds and how much, no?
how much pounds?
Very good. So remembering the tips to creating a picture of your mind. First, we have here. We have already the picture in our minds, and now we need vocabulary. No? I think we need the definition for displays, the definition for stalls, And the definition of jewelry. Does anybody have questions apart from those three words? I don't think so.
Yes, teacher.
Oh, tell me,
What
Angie.
does displays mean?
Oh, perfect. Let's start with that one. Display as a noun. So we have this is B2, so it's gonna be better if we have a picture. At an expo, you normally have the product for people to test, right? This product for the people to try and to test is called a display.
Similar to give?
Similar to what?
To give?
Can't be, because give is a verb. And display is the concept of putting the products for the public to try and to test.
Give like regalo. Give.
A gift. No,
Give.
because you don't give the products as a present or as a souvenir. No, no, no. You put them for people to test. Only to try, only to test.
I get
The
it.
best the best one is, for example, the best example is displays at the Apple Store. For
Muestra.
example, I don't speak Spanish. I don't know.
Okay.
But of course, look at this. These phones are, this is the display of the iPhone.
Okay.
You see?
Uh-huh.
That's the one,
Okay, thank you.
right? Now, display, that's the best definition I can give you. Second word, stalls. Stall in British, stand in American. American English, stand. British English, stall. Do you understand?
Yes.
Super cool. And finally, jewelry. All the different things that you can wear as an accessory, rings, collars, necklaces, bracelets, rings, earrings, piercings even, they are jewelry too. So technically, this is the new vocabulary. Displays as a noun. This is technically B2. Well,
Teacher,
yes,
why the word jewelry in the I don't know, the is different.
in the flyer,
The flyer, yes, is
the flyer or
different.
the poster.
Yes, is jewelry with double L.
The spelling is
Um,
different.
yes, the spelling. Yes, sorry.
That's because I wrote it in American version. American version is only one L, and British one is double L.
Oh, okay.
It happens also with words like center. Center, it's spelled CNTRE in British, and in American is CNTER.
Okay.
Some words change, but the pronunciation is the same. Jewelry.
Jewelry. Okay.
Good. Displays. Let me check the level for stalls. Stall. Oh, that's also B2. Jesus. Are we sure this exercise is B1? Let me check. Let me check because I think. Oh no, yeah, this is B1. Definitely this is B1. Will it be run preliminary listening? Yeah. Yes, it is. So displays, stalls, and jewelry. Let me check the level for jewelry. Jewelry. A2, according to the Oxford Learners Dictionary. With those pictures in mind, let's do the exercise. We're gonna get a first play. Remember, don't write anything. And then on the second play, you write them all. Just locate the answers. Good luck, and may the force be with you. Let's go.
The motor show will be returning to Eastbrook this July, and if you thought last year's show was good, you're going to love the show this year. It's going to be bigger, there'll be more things to do, and there will also be several famous faces around the place. It'll be held on the 18th of July, and this year the motor show will not take place on the park school field like last year, but will take place on the 3-tree showground. This will give a lot more space for car parking, which was a problem last year. There will be lots of great things to see and do. There will be a display of old cars and buses from as early as the 1920s, all in beautiful condition. There will also be a display of cars of the future, cars powered by electricity or the sun, so you'll have the chance to see what we could all be driving in 50 years' time. You will also have the chance to see some great people from the motor industry. Jack Tyler, famous presenter of the television show Fast Driver, will be signing copies of his new book, Speed King. Top racing driver Michael Borman will also be attending and giving out signed photographs. If you're thinking that the Eastbrook Motor Show is just for men and has nothing for the ladies, think again. There'll be lots of stalls selling gifts, jewellery and clothes, and there's also the chance to win a beautiful sports car especially designed for female drivers. All you have to do is guess the number of bears in the car. I imagine that means toy bears, not real bears. So you can't miss that, can you? If you want to go to the Eastbrook Motor Show, tickets are £12 for adults and £6 for children, but you can get a family ticket for 2 adults and up to 3 children for £30. If you want to avoid queues on the day, you should buy your tickets in advance. You can get them from the Eastbrook Village shop or online on www.eastbrookmotorshow.co.uk. See you there. It's going to be a great day. The motor show will be returning to East.
That was the first play. If you have any answers, you can write them down. You can start making memory. Try to complete the sentences. And now listen again.
The motor show will be returning to Eastbrook this July, and if you thought last year's show was good, you're going to love the show this year. It's going to be bigger, there'll be more things to do, and there will also be several famous faces around the place. It'll be held on the 18th of July, and this year the motor show will not take place on the park school field like last year, but will take place on the 3-tree showground. This will give a lot more space for car parking, which was a problem last year. There will be lots of great things to see and do. There will be a display of old cars and buses from as early as the 1920s, all in beautiful condition. There will also be a display of cars of the future, cars powered by electricity or the sun, so you'll have the chance to see what we could all be driving in 50 years' time. You will also have the chance to see some great people from the motor industry. Jack Tyler, famous presenter of the television show Fast Driver, will be signing copies of his new book, Speed King. Top racing driver Michael Borman will also be attending and giving out signed photographs. If you're thinking that the Eastbrook Motor Show is just for men and has nothing for the ladies, think again. There'll be lots of stalls selling gifts, jewellery and clothes, and there's also the chance to win a beautiful sports car especially designed for female drivers. All you have to do is guess the number of bears in the car. I imagine that means toy bears, not real bears. So you can't miss that, can you? If you want to go to the Eastbrook Motor Show, tickets are £12 for adults and £6 for children, but you can get a family ticket for 2 adults and up to 3 children for £30. If you want to avoid queues on the day, you should buy your tickets in advance. You can get them from the Eastbrook Village shop or online on www.eastbrookmotorshow.co.uk. See you there. It's going to be a great day. The motor show will be returning to...
Send your answers through the chat or through WhatsApp. Very well. Jesus Christ. We're missing Jesse and Jesse. Okay, there's Jesse Solis. Very good. Oh. And while Jesse Casmore and Jesse Solis gave us the answer, let's go through. I am interested. I don't think so. Jesse Casmore has the answers. Okay. All right. So let's practice. Let's practice. The person that has... Oh my God. Okay, everybody got the date. Well, 2 people got the date, but a date is not only the month. So I'm talking to you, Jesse Solis and Jesse Casmore. Both of you gave me the month correctly, but you forgot to give me the date. So let's go through Jesse Solis. What do you remember about the date?
I didn't understand. I just remember he said July.
Similar to you, Jesse? Jesse Casmore?
Yes, I only remember something like July 1st, but I don't know if that is correct.
But he never said Julie.
July.
July.
July 1st,
Okay.
but I don't remember.
That would
I don't know.
be no. He never said first. So both of you are correct on July. In an on an official check, the word only July is considered incorrect because you need to give me the date, right? So we are going to go together through the answer. Okay, Jesse Solis, you're gonna help me with transcription.
Okay.
So let's go through Notepad. First answer.
Last year's show was good. You're going to love the show this year. It's going to be bigger, there'll be more things to do, and there will also be several famous faces around the place. It'll be held on the 18th of July, and this year
That was. You have two chances, Jesse. Jesse Solis.
No, teacher.
No?
It was pay attention at the beginning.
Pay attention again. Let's go.
Okay.
and there will also be several famous faces around the place. It'll be held on the 18th of July.
It be
Yeah.
it be on the July.
Mm-hmm. And
That's all.
specifically because he said on,
Huh.
that's the reason, that's the
It's a
first
day.
reference. It's a day, exactly.
It's a day.
Because he said on, you expect a number.
Mm-hmm.
So let's try again. Just find the number. Find the number.
More things to do, and there will also be several famous faces around the place. It'll be held on the 18th of July, and
80.
Again?
80.
80. You are so correct.
80.
How many days does a month have?
30.
30. So it's
30.
impossible. It is 80, you know?
Okay.
Yeah. We don't have 80 days in a month. So
Okay.
what is the other option? That sounds
Uh,
similar to 80.
okay. Yes. It's a 18.
Exactly. Yes. On the 18th of July. That was the answer. Make sense?
Yes.
Good. July. So the complete answer, I'm gonna give you one word, and you are gonna complete with the rest. The word that we have here is the word, oops, held. The word held is the past of hold. And we saw in previous classes that the word hold can be used in past participle to talk about events. Contain, meeting, record and title, job, somebody prisoner, keep, on the phone, on, control, remain, opinion, road, a course, in music, alcohol, in sports, stop. I think it's a meeting. Meeting. Hold something. To have a meeting, competition, or conversation. This verb can be used to talk about the room, or the location of an event. For example, in Mexico City, the World Trade Center holds expos every year. The World Trade Center in Mexico City holds expos every year. Do you understand hold?
Yes.
Okay, Jessica more understands. What about Angie, Yamil, and Jessie?
I think so.
In Mexico City, the World Trade Center holds expositions all the year. In past participle, you can use this formula: will be held. The next conference will be held in Ohio, which is similar to say Ohio will hold the next conference. In this case, hold transforms into a description.
Okay.
Yes?
Yes.
Yeah, because it's in past.
Not in past, in past
No.
participle.
Okay.
The past participle can be used as adjective too. That's the
Okay.
reason excited exists, or confused, amazed, impressed.
Okay.
You see? These are
Yes.
past participle adjectives. For that reason, we have the word held in past participle after the verb be. With this information, you can complete the rest of the sentence. You tell me, Jessie Solis, what is a complete sentence?
It will be held.
Correct. Continue.
It will be held on the 18th of July.
Of July. You are correct. Did you get it?
Yes.
Awesome. 18th of July. Location. Yamil. You got it partially. You told me on the chat 3-3, and that's very, 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 very close to it.
Way close.
How can I explain that to you? Let me find it. It's a matter of meaning and pronunciation. If you say 3-3 doesn't mean anything.
Okay.
You know? If you say the number, you will say 33. So we never say 3-3 for addresses. Okay?
Okay.
Anyway, it sounds like this. Let's listen.
This year, the motor show will not take place on the park school field like last year, but will take place on the 3 Tree Showground.
will take place Do you understand this one?
Yes.
What did you have?
But will take place on the 3-3 showground.
Your pronunciation is blocking the listening. Okay, pronounce this. With the corresponding sound. Let me open the soundboard for you. And listen to this.
Okay. 3.
Action. 3. Aha.
3.
3.
3.
Okay.
3.
Now what about this?
Uh,
Do you hear the difference?
yes. And 3.
Right. Excellent. 3.
3.
3. 3.
And this?
3.
3.
Yeah. So put it together.
But I don't know what he says. He says
You
3.
need to associate it with now you make sense of it. Which one goes first according to context?
Which one first?
Which one goes first? 3 or 3?
3.
Wrong, because 3 is a concept. Numbers go first. Say 2 coffees, please. 1 ice cream, please. You see?
Okay.
So you need the number first. Listen now.
And this year, the motor show will not take place on the park school field like last year, but will take place on the 3-tree showground.
Does it sound better now?
3, 3. Showground.
Exactly. The 3-tree showground. Does it make sense?
Okay.
So with pronunciation, do you see that when you understand the difference on pronunciation is very, very clear in the audio?
Oh yeah. Okay.
No?
Yes.
That
It
can
sounds.
help you.
Yeah, it sounds similar, but it's not.
Exactly. Sounds similar. If you change the consonant, that's the most important part.
Okay.
3-3.
3.
3-3. It's very evident in the audio. Listen again.
Not take place on the park school field like last year, but will take place on the 3-tree showground.
Okay.
Does it sound different?
Yes, but with I need to listen this with a lot. I don't know the words with a lot. I lost the word, but I need to. Maybe in another example, I'm going to lose. I'm going to lose myself because sounds similar, but I need to practice this
Exactly.
difference.
But both in pronunciation when you speak and when you hear American movies and series and everything. That's
Yes.
when you practice. Mhm. Also, you can open your Duolingo, and on Duolingo you have Duolingo. You can go through your here, sonidos. And here you can practice your consonants.
Time. Think.
You just go through start, and it's gonna
deck,
help you with an exercise. Which one did you hear? Number 1 or number 2?
deck,
Right?
Right. Okay.
That can help you with your pronunciation. So
Okay.
good. Showground, all cars and buses, cars of the, and then we have some space. Tell me the person who has it correct. Okay, we have nobody. Okay, in that case, we need Jessica Asmore. You are going to help me. Pronounce
Yes.
this word.
Future.
Wrong.
Future.
Yeah. Cha cha cha. Sure.
Future.
Future.
Good. This is in American pronunciation. As you can see, in British pronunciation, the R is in parentheses. That's because it doesn't sound. How would you pronounce this one?
Future.
Oh, what happened to the cha?
Future.
Cha, cha, cha. No sha. Cha.
Future.
You are
Future.
excellent. Much better. Future. Again.
Future.
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 Uh-huh.
Future.
Everybody, Jamil and Jesse, future.
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 Excellent. Now listen again.
There'll be a display of old cars and buses from as early as the 1920s, all in beautiful condition. There will also be a display of cars of the future, cars powered by electric
Did you hear that?
condition.
Yes.
There will also be a display of cars of the future.
Future.
Exactly. Cars of the future.
Future.
That is correct. That's for everybody. Now, Jamil, you wrote the 1920s, which is not incorrect. You heard the 1920s. The problem was that in the text you have old cars.
Yes.
This is the 1920s cars.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes. Okay.
So we
Yes.
cannot repeat. If you write 1920s, you are repeating information.
But in what part it says 1920 is after future
Before
or
future.
before? Be sure.
Did
Okay.
You didn't hear that? Let's listen again.
Lots of great things to see and do. There'll be a display of old cars and buses from as early as the 1920s.
Do you hear
Okay.
1920s? And
But
then
it says it's
Mhm.
cars of the 1920.
Uh-huh.
Really? Or okay.
No, well, kinda. It says
Ah.
there. Oops. Cars and buses. Like this. Listen again.
This will give a lot more space for car parking, which was a problem last year. There will be lots of great things to see and do. Display of old cars and buses from as early as the 1920s.
All cars and buses of as early as the 1920s. Of as early as the 1920s.
Okay.
Okay, it's because it's very fast, but it's there.
Tree showground. This will give a lot more space for car parking, which was a problem last year. There will be lots of great things to see and do. There'll be a display of old cars and buses from as early as the 1920s.
Does it make sense?
Yes.
There will be a display. This is your first cue, no? If you hear display, that's your attention point of all cars and buses from as early as the 1920s. That's the reason we hear that. And then after that, we have
All in beautiful condition.
all in beautiful condition.
There will also be a display of cars of the future.
There will also be a display of cars of the future. And this is your answer. The also is an indication of an extra word, an extra characteristic.
Okay, teacher.
That's pretty much it. I know it's very hard to find the word the first time, but I can share with you the listening, the audio, so you can listen to it over and over and over if you want. I can send it to you through the chat. Finally, we have famous people. Jack Tyler from the television show who is milkshake. You have it. Your answer is correct. Please tell us the answer, man.
A fast driver.
Yes. Fast driver. Listen to these, girls.
You will also have the chance to see some great people from the motor industry. Jack Tyler, famous presenter of the television show Fast Driver.
That's the answer. Because he said Jack Tyler. Let's extract this information. 2 chances for Jessica Moore. Listen to this.
You will also have the chance to see some great people from the motor industry. Jack Tyler, famous presenter of the television show Fast Driver.
Action.
Jack Tyler, famous. Present a famous.
Uh-huh. Famous is correct.
Famous present.
Present. You're very close. Presenter.
Present famous presenter.
I think, let me check the dictionary because presenter, a person in British English, a presenter is a host in a television show.
Famous presenter.
You can complete this by logic.
On television.
Close.
In the television.
Another option. In is possible, but there's another one.
Presenter.
There is correct. but that's not a connector.
On the television?
You already said on.
Mm-mm. English present at the.
No, that's impossible. We cannot use
no.
at because it's not a specific location.
Mhm.
Second chance.
Yes.
You also have the chance to see some great people from the motor industry. Jack Tyler, famous presenter of the television show Fast Driver.
Oh, of the television.
Exactly.
The famous presenter of the television. In Fast Driver.
Bus driver. You said bus
Fast
driver?
Driver.
Exactly, that's the name of the show.
Mhm.
The answer that Yamil gave. But
On the
he's the presenter of
television.
the television movie or the television
In
contest.
Fast.
Again, attention. The television movie, the television contest, or the television what?
Television show.
Exactly, the television show. Listen again.
We could all be driving in 50 years' time. You will also have the chance to see some great people from the motor industry. Jack Tyler, famous presenter of the television show Fast Driver.
Right. Yes.
Right?
Yes.
That is the one, guys. So, for the last two answers, practice for homework. Okay? In the case of Jessy Solis, you need to change those two expressions. Number 5 and number 6, you need to change them. In the case of Jessy Casmore, you are correct on number 6, but you're missing number 5. And in the case of Yamil, you need to find number 5 too. Meanwhile, let's practice tomorrow. Let's continue for these two answers, and we are done for the day. Okay? Have a very good night.
Okay, teacher. Have
All
a good
right.
night.
I'll see you
Thank
tomorrow
you.
for the rest, okay?
See you tomorrow.
Thank you.
You
Good night.
guys. Bye.